Hello, it is fishbulbgeek and we are back with Urzra and Serana, and we are about to go and find her mother in the Soul Cairn. So, let's be about it, folks, shall we? Now we just need your blood.
Then the rest is up to me. Are you ready to go? I'm not entirely sure what this thing is going to do when I add my blood. Of course. What is it? I've been asking myself the same thing since we came back to the castle. She was so sure of what we did to my father. I couldn't help but go along with her. I never thought of the cost. Neither do I. She always seemed happy before we heard the prophecy. Then it all changed. She became a different person. They both did.
Oh well. Yeah, I don't think she did it entirely for Serana at all. I mean, yes, protecting her was a part of it, but a lot of it was for her own reasons.
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. I just didn't expect anyone to care how I felt about her. Thank you. Are we ready then?
Absolutely.
Alright, here goes.
It's like a proper buddy-buddy mission, this. Yeah. Let's go for it. Oh, okay. Just me going first then. Fair enough. Yes, let's go. Oh wait, seriously?
Are you alright? That looked painful.
Oh, I'd
Now
forgotten.
that I think about it, I should have expected that.
I'd forgotten about this, yes.
It's hard to describe. The Soul Cairn is... well, hungry, for lack of a better word. It's trying to take your life essence as payment. There might be, but I don't think you're going to like it. Vampires aren't counted among the living. I could probably go through there without a problem. Not your first choice, I guess?
I mean, I'm a werewolf and I was planning to stick as a werewolf.
Maybe. We could just pay the toll another way. It wants a soul, so we give it a soul. Yours. My mother taught me a trick or two. I could partially soul trap you and offer that gem to the ideal masters. It might be enough to satisfy them. It would make you a bit weaker when we travel through the Soul Cairn, but we might be able to fix that once we're inside. Maybe.
So, vampire or be partially soul trapped. Yeah, I'd actually forgotten about this bit entirely. Awesome.
I'm sorry. I wish I knew a better way, something that would be easier for you. Just know that whatever path you choose, I won't think any less of you. Sometimes things just have to be done. I know that better than anybody.
Well, I'm not picking vampire.
Have you made up your mind? Are you sure? I'm willing to do it, but you need to think it through. You'll remain mortal, but you'll find yourself weakened within the Soul Cairn.
I don't want to be a vampire.
I know this is difficult for you. I hope you trust me. I'd never do anything that could hurt you. Thank you. Let's not waste any more time then. I promise to make this as painless as possible. Hold still.
That's not painless. Oh, actually, there wasn't even a rumble on the pad. That was, probably painless then. Yeah, let's go for it. I'd completely forgotten about that whole bit, actually. Maybe I've been a vampire when I do this bit normally? Possibly. Ah yes, this place is cool.
Look at this place. I can't imagine choosing to come here.
Probably not.
I'd heard stories about the Soul Cairn, but never thought I'd see it myself. So far, it's about what I imagined.
There's so much to do in this place.
Just what my mother told me. I've also studied a little bit on my own, but there's not much. When something is trapped in a soul gem, and then the energy is used for powering an enchantment, the remnants are sent here. Well, I think it's specifically the black ones. I don't know if the Soul Cairn takes just any leftovers.
So, human souls then.
Look at this place. Do you think anything would want to live here? The only things that can survive here are the Ideal Masters, the undead, and the souls themselves. Well, if you want to call that living. I don't think anyone's ever met the Ideal Masters. I'm not even sure anyone knows what they look like. They could be underground, flying above us. They might be the ground. I have no idea.
That's a beautifully delivered line. That's great.
Lots of theories. Some say they feed on them like I feed on blood. Others think they use them as payment to an even higher power. Almost like a currency. A very strange currency. Whatever they're doing with them, they've been harvesting for millennia. No telling how many souls are trapped here.
Well, the better question is, why wouldn't a
Look
necromancer
around
want to
you.
deal with them?
There are some extremely powerful undead here. Even a necromancer as seasoned as my mother would be willing to spend years trying to gain access to them. Exactly. It's a lost art. Most necromancers just raise up whatever bodies are nearby. A simple trick, really. Child's play. But bringing something from the Soul Cairn gives you something much more powerful.
I'll be honest, if I was playing as a necromancer, I'd be severely hurt right now. Like, I think I've used it like 2 or 3 times, not very often. The necromantic art of just child's play, apparently, raising whatever's around, but I'd be wounded by that. This is such scorn.
Well, that's usually the trick. It's possible to do it through a simple portal. But to finalize the deal, you have to travel here yourself. And most of them never come back.
Okay, I think we should part ways. No, not with me stuck in the Soul Cairn, and she has part of my soul.
No, but there's no way she would have left it in Tamriel. She wanted to get it as far away from my father as possible. I can't imagine a better place. Then we find out where she hid it, if she's still alive. Well, as alive as she was before. Or is now. Or, you know what I mean.
Bless.
Probably to avoid whatever my father would do to her if he could get his hands on her. Or maybe her plan was to come back, but she was stuck here. We won't know until we find her.
Alright, let's go find her. And do everything else that this place has to offer. Now, I'm just gonna, like, harvest everything I see. Some areas I have, like, a map in my head of how everything is. I don't know this place well enough yet.
Let's try to...
This accursed place is nothing but a prison without walls.
No, it does have walls, just sadly the invisible kinds. Right, let's see if I can remember now. The fissures. I thought I harvested the... Did I harvest souls? Nope, can't do anything with that. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be bindling about. Okay, so...
Get out while you can.
Yeah, okay. I guess the most logical way to do it is literally just... Well, clearly we're going here first.
What day is it? What year? What era, even?
It's a fair question, I suppose. Right, I don't... Oh, well, I do, but let's see if I can do it in magic. don't know if I can do it with magic, but let's try. Come on. Yes, that worked. Yes, it does work for that. Oh yeah, so Jeb, Saint Jeb, we are gonna try and remember what all the pages of his opus are. And he's also such chest, yes please, pay soldier. Well, that's actually fairly boring. See if I can just remember everything about this place. Torch. There. Already seems less oppressive, doesn't it? Yeah, I wasn't sure if I could get those with magic. I think, oh look, they've conveniently left. I'll take the arrows because I don't have very many then. They've conveniently left me a bow just in case you need some way. And I guess you suppose you could conceivably come here without magic to open these things. So they do leave you a method to do it just in case. It's a weird slice of oblivion, that's the Serana. You're not even named. Okay.
It's all wrong. Everything's wrong.
Who's there?
Knew I heard something.
Oh no. That's not very interesting. Oh! Oh, hello. Okay, that's... Oh, wow, okay. Right. Yeah, this place is... Okay, this place is much better than I remember, if that's what the type of loot we're going to get off these guys. Look at all this, like... That's a weird, creepy, unnecessary, but also still kind of cool thing. Ooh, yep, thought so. What's this? Book of Life in Silence. I think that's... Oh! Oh my god.
Where'd you come from?
How did I fit through that gap? I definitely shouldn't have. Right, don't die, don't die, don't die. Ooh, for a second I thought you were angry at me. I thought, please don't do that again.
Stories about the Soul Cairn.
Alright, and page 6. I can't remember how many bits of his opus there is.
So far, it's about what I imagined.
I should absolutely be listening to you, and I'm so sorry. I just wasn't there. It will come back to you. Yeah, I'm still shocked and disappointed that I managed to fall through that hole. Bit weird. Okay, so... let's try and keep this straight. So we came in over there, we got the first bit there, there's a bit in there that we've already looked at. Sure there's stuff over in this corner. Can I get into it? No, that doesn't look like that. It's not taking me anywhere. Oh, go on then. Let's see, so search that chest.
Who's there?
Yes! That's what I thought I would remember. That'll do. there is a theory, and I quite like the theory. It's pretty cool actually. That what might be better actually is nice for that the oh, what are they called, the masters are actually these massive soul gem type things that will suck the life out of you. I don't think it's strictly speaking canon though, so but I quite like that little theory. Now, the question is, can I collect what I need from these places before I go in, before I've spoken to anybody? I think so. Or... there it is, there it is, there it is. So I need that. Yes. That is... come on, I want... that. Search the chest. Disappointingly, that... I was expecting something... I can't remember what... nope, nope, I'm not out of the range yet. Okay. Well, that could have gone better, couldn't it? I think for this place, I'm tempted to stick restoration, the other one, which is just 10 points per second. Is that better though? Didn't know I could cast that. Is that a DLC thing? It might be. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go for that. I think it's just more efficient overall. But I'm convinced I needed to... Wasn't there something you could get from those things? Or do I actually... oh, do I actually need to speak to somebody about that? Right, we might need to go and speak to her mother first, and then come back to start doing those parts. As far as St. Jib's Opus goes, I don't think there's anything else on this side. I think over here... It's a bit creepy, to be honest. I'm not sure I like harvesting soul fissures. I thought I could harvest soul gems from this place, but maybe it's just... maybe that's something else I'm thinking of. Maybe that's actually the Black March? Black Wind? Or is that on Solstein? Exploring Soul. Ooh. It's expensive. Ah, page 1. Cool, cool. Life and service. Ah, it's all about the bone men, I'm sure. Not that into it. It's not even a skill book. Now, is there anything else along this way? Nothing's really popping out of my memory. I could be very wrong about that. I think St. Jib's on the other side of the wall. Volcanic glass jug. No, I don't think I will bother with that. I don't remember what you used it for. Ooh. Oh, it makes them black soul gems, which isn't necessarily that useful. Wait, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Oh, there you were. Savannah's a little bit too efficient. Can I not harvest? Where's your body? Alright, fine. I think there was a body over here. There it is. Oh, you're only petty. That's almost disappointing. Oh, can you only use it once? Still, more black soul gems. They're cool. At least until I get Azura's Star and I can harvest, I'll be honest, I'm probably gonna get the black star because, well, you know, it's unlimited grand souls for when you, murder people. And it's not like you don't go up against bandits. Alright, what's in... No, doesn't say anywhere. Alright, so we've come up on the edge of this bit, but... Oh, it's been so long. What I really should have done to make myself look much smarter than I actually am is, probably googled it and looked up all the information just so I at least knew the high points. Instead, I'm just sort of bumbling along, hoping it all comes back to me. Like, I remember bits, and I remember that, like, weird force thing that you find, but how to trigger stuff, I'm not sure about. Like, I think I remember where all the bits of the opus are, but I also can't remember how many parts of the opus there are, so maybe I don't remember as well as I'd hoped. I do know we've got some more. I might have to go and trigger it later though, just a soul. I do remember one time I came, I don't know if the whole boss is rigged or if he was just rigged for me, but there's like a sort of secret boss guy. See, now I can't even remember exactly how to trigger it. Except I know it wouldn't trigger. But it's again on the other side.
They're watching us.
He's watching.
Always watching.
Oh, hello. Right. Oh no, I can't get you from that side. It must be that way. Right. I'm gonna put healing back on. Feel like I might need healing. And if I have to come back, I'm gonna be upset. Where's the chest? Is it on the... There it is. I'm sure there's something like super specific that we need.
Madness. It was madness to attack that
Covenant witches. Yeah, it sounds like you made a very poor choice. Well, even if we have to come back, we know where at least 2 of them are. On this side. And they're quite straightforward to get to. Although... no enemies, so there's also that. Okay, let's go the other side. Okay, so is that everything of significance in this area? Let's have a look at the map. Can I look at the route? Oh yeah, I remember this map's terrible. Yep, this map's pretty awful. Fine, I'll go outside. How do I get outside the wall? Oh. Right, so there's the walls. Let's just go back and find the exit. It's not really an exit, is it? I mean, this place isn't that big. I mean, it seems really impressive, but I don't think it's actually all that big a space. certainly one of the most unique environments. It's very cool. I love it just for how utterly odd it is. Yeah, we're quite close now, aren't we? And then you've got Saint Jub, who I think you only meet once at the start on the boat, and then he turns into this grand person who goes out and kills every single one of them annoying flying things. So, you know, he really is a saint for that. Although, he did sort of wipe out a species, so maybe less of a saint. So you're not... Oh wait, is that him over there? Oh, no, you're Morven Stroud.
Let's just say I sold something to a guy who turned out to work for a whole coven of necromancers. How in the name of Zenithar was I to know the ingredients were phony? Do I look like someone that would double-cross a necromancer?
Well,
You got
not
it.
deliberately, I'm sure.
Horse, wagon and all. Plopped here without so much as a word.
Oh, I feel bad for your
One of the best
horse.
traders in High Rock, you know. People would track me down just to see what I had for sale. Very funny. And what exactly are you going to pay me with? Take a look around. Gold doesn't exactly win you any friends around here.
Soul husks. I'm sure you want soul
I'll tell
husks.
you what.
Because I've been farming them
Appreciate
already.
what you're trying to do, so I'll play along. The only thing I see around here in abundance are soul husks. You know, those ugly fungus-looking things growing out of the ground. Bring me, say, 25 of them, and you can rummage through what was left on my cart. Odds and ends I've gathered over the years. Well, used to gather, before all of this nonsense happened to me. Tell me what you're looking for, and maybe we can make a deal, if you have the husks. No husks, no sale. Guess you have some scavenging to do.
Yep, that's cool. That's ooh, right. Yes, now. Where's all the right? So there's you, and then there's you. Is that the only two? Okay, let's try this again. Hopefully, it'll go out. It'll go about as well. I'm gonna trust that hit.
Can't imagine choosing.
Right. Is that it done? Sweet. Oh, torch is much easier. Yep, I'm just gonna take everything, as long as it's not utter crap. I mean, I said as long as it's not utter crap game, but not even a page? Not seeing anything. Well, that's disappointing. Now, if I remember correctly, and I'm not convinced I do, there's another chest around here. Can't remember where it is exactly. Let's go for. Let's just keep that. Don't want to actually waste my torch. Now, what side do I jump off? Because you can't get to it from any other bits. Is it over here? Okay. Yeah, that's how you get to it. Because you can't get to it any other way. Maybe I should. Just in case, I'll get healing out. But I think I'll survive that fall quite well. Oh yeah, that was nothing. I mean, there's not much to it, but it's how to get to another jump, isn't it? Another chest. Okay. Now, where next? Left hand down, or shall we go straight ahead? Let's not forget about checking all these bits. You're... Nope. I wonder if he's over there. Is he in this building? Well, we're gonna find out soon. Again, this place isn't that big. Yeah, you're just a couple of bone men, Oh, you resisted it. Well, that's kind of frustrating, actually. That was kind of cool. Right. Okay, so if you don't like that, do you like disarm? Might that be better? Oh. Okay, so it looks like I need that again. There's one, but where's... Is that the only one? Oh. No, it's only got half of them now. Where's the others? How much time do I have to do this? Now, can I get in there and punch him in the face with a sword? You know, my favourite kind of punching in this game. That's a very uncomfortable looking position. Like, does that not hurt your back? Oh, uh-oh. Well, I mean, it's cool when they explode. Oh, I love this weapon. I never used to, like, really rate the sword that much, but you know what? I've changed my mind. This is amazing. Was there any point to getting in here? Wow, none whatsoever. Am I missing something? I feel like I must be missing something. No, I don't think I am, actually. I think that was just a pointless endeavor. Yeah, I don't even see anything on the outside of this place. Oh, hang on. No, I can't even get up there. Okay, so... Right, fine. Moving on. We'll see if we can't get everything in this place anyway. Oh, is that a lightning attractor? Can I get another cheeky black soul gem out of this place? I mean, I suspect the answer is going to be yes. They don't look like funguses to me. They just don't. What's up here? Let's go and have a look. I have still got surrounded with me. That's good. That's good.
Who's there?
sounds like a bone man type person. There's some fire with working in there. Some fire's only for vampires. Okay, where's another one? Where's another one? Is there another one? I'm sure that's gonna reset eventually, but oh wait, there it is. Ah, that worked. Yes, that has in fact all worked. Alright, so I know the location of 3 of them, if nothing else. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit lost. I am somewhat turned... Okay, so there's another one just over there as well. And I still don't know where St. Bloody Jub is. And that's just gonna bug me. Oh, what's in here? Soul husks. Conjure Bone Man. I meant to read. I meant to read that book. 1, 3, 6. It doesn't seem like very many, except I genuinely can't remember how many there are. Where are you, yellow? Oh, well, you're too slow, sunshine. Also, it's not actually lightning. I mean, there is lightning going on, but it's certainly not what I thought it was. Huh. Oh wait, that's where I was going. I wonder if I should speak to her first, because there's not the big fights that I was anticipating, and I think it's because I have to find her mother first. Then we get the people that we're looking for, or the fights we're expecting to have. Right. Might be a situation for an actual torch. Hello. I must have like an obscene amount of Did he know I was there? He like ran straight past me. Oh, Rathman. Hello. You look grumpy. Oh, you're remarkably easy to take out though. Way easier than some Right, okay. No, I'm directly... Nope, still getting... Oh, bugger. Are you a bad guy? I think I must be... must be somewhat out of range. Okay. Oh, wow. Where am I? Is that the only chest in this place? It's, maybe it is. Except that doesn't make sense. There's doesn't even anything cool in it. Oh, what's this? Oh! Is this what I was looking for? There we go. Why didn't any of the others have that? I've been to the others. I'm sure there should have been soul. Oh, have I missed like a bunch of chests? Oh, I mean that's certainly possible. Darn it! That's oh god. That's more than possible. Run away! Don't die. Get your healing on. Get your healing on. Where's fast healing? Right, so the other ones that I've been to, have I missed a chest to get that fast healing? To get that soul essence gem thing. Is that gonna kill me? Hope not. Nope. Right, so there was one back here. Is this gonna have a soul essence gem? And if so, can I get it? So where would it be? It would normally be directly under the thing. But it's not. They just had a bunch of Daedra hearts in them. I'm so confused.
Emptiness consumes me.
Yeah, that's just because you're being eaten by the masters. Whoever, whatever they are.
Where'd you come from?
Oh, you didn't explode. Oh, you did? Carrying on. Oh, bloody hell! You're there. Okay. Right. Let's rush a bit. Let's rush a bit. See if we can find what we need. I bet. You don't have one either. You have got a Staff of Vanquishment, which sounds kind of cool. Yeah, okay, so there's nothing else there. Which way did I come in? I think it was the... Alright, so that actually goes one way. Fair enough. Did I come down here deliberately? Oh, I did. It's... Yeah, right, so that's the actual entrance. Fair enough. Any other souls that I haven't spoken to? Go on. Bring my back up. So is that location of 4 I know, or is it 5? I love the architecture, like, I love what they've done with the place. It's really cool. There's 1, 2, 3 all really visible, then there's that one on the other side, one in the bit that you have to go, like, through that outer wall and then back out again. I think I'm gonna have to do them all again, because I'm sure there's supposed to be, like, these massive hardcore fights. Every time I go looking, but I haven't found one yet, so... Unless I'm misremembering. Let's be honest, always possible. Maybe I have to trigger stuff first. Because she sends us to go out and look for things. I mean, that's creepy. Super creepy. You still with me, Serana? You gonna warp to me if I yeah, oh wow, okay, yeah, you warped to me. After a fashion. Let's meet your mother.
Mother? Mother!
That's more polite.
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to stop him. To make everything right.
Wait a moment. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you. So how has it
Are
come
you
to
gonna annoy
pass
me?
that a vampire hunter is in the company of my daughter? It pains me to think you
I guess I am
deliberately
wearing all
sprung
the
under
gear,
guise
maybe
of
that's a
her
bit rude.
protector in an effort to hunt me down.
Love, nobody cared about you until she mentioned it.
Coming from one who murders vampires as a trade, I find it hard to believe your intentions are noble. Serana has sacrificed
I don't care what you think.
to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you. You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely
Yes.
means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun.
I think as much of you as you think of me right now, love. It's pretty low, isn't it?
When I fled Castle Volkahar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Auriel and his arcane weapon, Auriel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon. Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molig Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molig Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the day. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor. It was expected of her, just as it was expected of me. Being selected
That's
as
not
an
a
offering
yes.
to Molig Bal is an honor. She wouldn't have dared turn her back on that. It's what some call the domain of Molig Bal, his place in oblivion. Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible.
Well, in fairness, your daughter of Cold Harbor too, so... Aren't you worried about... Oh wait, you're hiding in the Soul Cairn.
If Harkon obtained Auriel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires. And how exactly do you plan on stopping him?
Punch him in the face with the sword. It's worked for everything else. Oh, I'll play nice with the mother.
Have you been listening to me? Like Serana, I'm a pure-blooded vampire. My presence
Oh
on
my
Town
god, you're a
Hill is
coward.
as much of a danger as hers. You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. Whether or not you've become one of us in order to survive the Soul Cairn, you're still a vampire hunter at heart. You're here because we're abominations in your mind. Evil creatures that need to be destroyed.
I mean, no, not remotely. So,
Serana? This stranger aligns herself with those that would hunt you down and slay you like an animal. Yet I should entrust you to her.
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known her than you've done in centuries.
How dare you? I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
Oh, Serana, if you'd only open your eyes. The moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you two. I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serana. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me. But for Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can.
I mean, you just solved everybody's problems. Well, maybe not all of Serana's problems. If you'd murdered the madman, like a long time ago. Yeah, you're a coward.
Yes. I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins. You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down.
Ah, yes. That's the ones I'd forgotten
One
about, the
more
keepers.
word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnevere roaming the cairn. Be wary of him. The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat. When I entered the Soul Cairn, I had intended to strike a bargain with the Ideal Masters, the custodians of this place. I requested refuge in the Soul Cairn, and in exchange, I would provide the Ideal Masters the souls that they craved. If I had foreseen the value they placed on my own soul, I would never have come here. The Ideal Masters unleashed their keepers and sent them to destroy me. Fortunately, I was able to hold them at bay and retreat into these ruins. Unfortunately, yes. Since the keepers weren't able to claim my soul, they had their minions construct a barrier that I'd never be able to breach. Time has very little meaning to me. Consequently, it has little meaning to the Ideal Masters as well. I suppose you could call this the ultimate waiting game, each watching the other to see which will give in.
can you tell me about the Ideal Masters?
I know very little about them. They're mystic entities that lord over the Soul Cairn, controlling every aspect from its fabric to its appearance. While some necromancers believe they are the crystalline structures dotting the Soul Cairn, I believe there's more to it than that. I think they transcend what we perceive as a physical form. Perhaps they were once corporeal beings, but they've obviously reached a point where they no longer require a tangible presence. Conduits, through which the Ideal Masters speak to their underlings and feed on their victims.
Everything requires
The
sustenance.
Ideal Masters' weakness is their insatiable hunger for pure souls. It's the reason for the Soul Cairn's existence, and the only leverage a necromancer has when bargaining with them. The ability to summon powerful undead guardians, as one would conjure an Atronak or Daedra. However, the majority of necromancers that are foolish enough to enter into a bargain with the Ideal Masters wind up here, as harvested souls.
That's kind of like you.
Harkon's vision is a world plunged in eternal darkness, where the vampire can flourish, and never again fear the tyranny of the sun. What he fails to realize is how much attention would be called to our kind if the prophecy came to fruition.
What sort of
If
attention?
eternal night
Dumbass.
fell,
Even I know the
there
answer
are
to
many
that.
who wouldn't stand for it. They would raise armies in attempts to return things to normal. The order of the day would be our destruction, until every last vampire was hunted down and eliminated.
In fairness, if there was eternal night, no plants would grow, which means no crops. Human and elf kind can't survive on meat alone. Animals can't survive. So you wouldn't be able to farm animals. Like, if there's no daylight, there's no photosynthesis, so everything would die. I mean, there's some stuff that obviously doesn't need sunlight to grow, but you know, in terms of being able for the world to survive, yeah, your vampirenesses would get themselves absolutely murdered by everybody else, but I don't think much of the world would be behind them. I mean, that's true on Earth, whether that's true in Tamriel, I don't know. Maybe there'd be a plea with a god, or several, to do something to bring the sun back, but
I do.
living in the
It's how
shadows
the
is just
vampire has
cooler.
survived
You know,
for
you can
millennia,
loom more
and the
efficiently in the
only way we
shadows.
can continue to survive in the future. As you've been traveling in the Soul Cairn, your body has become attuned to it. Let's just say a tiny part of you rubbed off on it, and in its place, a bit of the Soul Cairn filled the void. You should find no difficulty using the portal any longer.
So, yes, I can return.
And keep
Actually,
my daughter.
it hasn't actually affected my stats. Okay, so go and kill the hunters. Those are the fights I do remember. I mean, I also remember something else with those crystals. But maybe I'm misremembering that. Don't know where St. Job is. But, okay, so now we've got our mission. We've had the big reunion. Serana, how do you feel about that?
This kill those keep relieved, I think. All those things had been building for a while. You have no idea how long I wanted to say that to her. Look, I loved my father, but when he found that prophecy, that became his life. Everything else, even me and my mother, we just became clutter. I was close with my mother, but she just kept feeding me her opinions of him, and eventually I started believing them. Like I said, we were never very close. Not a lot of father-daughter bonding, if you know what I mean. But once we threw our lot in with Molig Bal, people just don't think about their families anymore. Power takes precedence, he always said. I was. Honestly, it took me up until now to figure out that my mother was really just as bad as he was. He was obsessed with power. She was obsessed with seeing him fail. It was just so toxic. Maybe I could have seen this coming. We could all be better off now. You don't know what it's like, coming from a family like that. Everything eventually tumbles down to you. Anyway, we should keep moving.
Oh, I feel like I could have reassured her better. Well, okay, next time we're gonna go on a fantastic hunt. Ooh. Is that a tower with a keeper in it? I can't remember. I can't recall. Yeah, next time we're gonna go and see if we can't kill all these keepers. Who's that? Is that a boneman? All right, let's go and take out the boneman. You're interrupting my outro, sir. I'm trying to like get in my head what I want for next time, which is yeah, we're gonna kill the keepers. I'm gonna try and find St. Job and all of the letters for St. Job's office. I may even actually have a quick look online just to make sure I'm not, because there's also a thing with the horse. I think we could be here for a while. Yeah, the magical bone horse. So I have to figure out where that person is. Stuff with lightning rods. There's like a, I don't know if he's a secret boss or not, but there is. What is this? I mean, this looks interesting. Let's start with whatever this is next time, because they look like necromancers doing something cool, and it looks like it's going to be a fight. And I reckon that that's going to be the right way to start this off. But anyway, yeah, we've made it to the Soul Cairn. We've made it to the meeting with her mother, and guess what? She's absolutely terrible, just like her father. She's had a really horrible day of it, really. More than a day, I suppose. But yeah, it'll all be over. I wouldn't say soon, but I will say eventually. So, thank you for joining me. I do hope you've enjoyed watching as Urzra and Serana are on her massive buddy trip into, oh god, a slice of oblivion. And next time we're gonna do some fighting. And if I remember correctly, the fighting is cool. So, oh, is this? Do you know what? I don't like fighting in first person. No. I think I've actually, right, no. Come away from there. That looks like it might be something I don't want to fight with just yet. I may not have a choice in this. I may actually have to ignore everything I've just said about the outro, because I couldn't stop wandering around. Darn it. I didn't mean for this to happen. I think I have to go up that. Oh. You did a fair bit of killing. Now, have we made it so there's no combat? Right, we've made it out. Alright, no more combat. Right, we're gonna call it there. Anyway, thank you for joining, guys. I hope you've enjoyed watching as much as I've enjoyed playing as ever. And yeah, next time we're gonna kill those keepers. We're gonna get all the bits of the opus. We're gonna see what that trader has to say for himself. Secret boss. Bone horse thing. All of that to look forward to. Thanks for watching. Ta-ta for now.